Hello and welcome to another exciting weekend edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson, your host for today's enlightening journey. It's World Teachers' Day, so we celebrate the indispensable role of educators in shaping our future. By valuing their voices, we can forge a new social contract for education, one that empowers teachers to influence policy and cultivate an enriching learning environment for all. There's more on the flip side of this break. Stay with us.
Secondary students, it's time to get creative for the JIS Heritage Poster Competition 2024. Whether you're a whiz with digital design or love to illustrate, this is your chance to shine. Design a poster using this year's exciting theme, Out of Many, One People. Prizes are up for grabs, so bring your A-game. Submit your masterpiece between September 2 and October 31. For all the details and the guidelines, head to jis.gov.jm. Don't miss out. Show Jamaica your talent and create something amazing.
Transforming Education for National Development trend is being implemented by the Ministry of Education and Youth and is focused on positioning Jamaica to become a more globally competitive nation. One of the 7 pillars that will guide the sector's change is teaching, curriculum, and teacher training. This guide underscores the critical need for continuous training, mentorship, and support for educators. By investing in their professional growth, the ministry aims to elevate teaching practices, thereby improving student outcomes and driving the nation's educational advancement.
When we think about Pillar 3, we recognize that whatever the curriculum is promoting, our teaching should be consistent with that. And it means as well that if we're helping people to grow, to develop, to implement the curriculum, we must be on the same page as well when it comes to teacher preparation. This is why when we think about Pillar 3, we should pay attention to the persons who are involved. So we see here we have parents and we have content coming from different individuals. We have educators, we have the learners. And we're seeing that at the core of all of this when it comes to teaching and learning is the actual interaction of people as well as what happens with our curriculum. Based on the evaluation of the education system there are about 4 major recommendations that I would love for us to consider. And you can use an acronym to deal with that. The acronym, if we're making use of our cognitive strategies, NCCS. N is about our national philosophy for education. The recommendation was that it be learner-centered. The learner is at the core of everything that we're doing. Now, I want us to consider ourselves too as learners, because when you are actually participating in professional development activities, you become a learner. Curriculum implementation is basically about us changing. So if we have a new curriculum, it is about a new way of teaching. We are being exposed professionally to opportunities to change how we teach. We have to now be checking if what we're doing is leading to the change. We need to work as a community. We need to be more integrative in our approach to teaching, and we should pay attention to our culture and the aesthetics. Moving forward, we're depending on you to be promoters of our national philosophy. We're also opening up the door to you. We're saying, guys, just look out for the call in terms of reviewing the curriculum so you can be a part of that process. We're also working at developing a co-curricular framework, and you will also be integral to this process. Capacity building, we're going to treat learner-centeredness intentionally in light of the gap that you'd have spoken about, you'd have indicated. And again, we're going to ensure that our policies are ready, our policies are consistent with our national philosophy. So as we move forward, I'm just encouraging everybody to let's get on board. Basically, under God, I pledge that I'm going to follow through in light of Pillar 3.
Next, we dive into the vital role of nutrition and food sources for good health, an essential topic as we recognize World Meningitis Day, highlighting the connection between a strong immune system and a balanced diet.
Eating healthy by having a balanced diet consisting of items from all the food groups and consuming the right portions is important to get the nutrients vital for disease prevention, growth, and good health. Essential nutrients are building blocks for the cells that make up the body, from bone to muscle, skin, and hair. One of the most critical ones is protein, which is made up of different amino acids, some of which the body can make on its own. We need a variety of proteins to function properly, many of which can only come from the foods we eat. Meats, fish, and eggs are essential sources from animals, while plant sources include beans, nuts, and some grains. How much protein you need daily depends on a variety of factors, including how active you are and your age. Carbohydrates are the main nutrients for fueling the body's energy needs, especially our central nervous system and brain. They help protect against diseases, but some carbohydrates are healthier than others. Some healthy sources include your fresh produce, such as yam, banana, breadfruit, and tubers, as well as whole grains, fiber-rich vegetables, and fruits. Less healthy sources include refined grains and products with added sugar. Fats often get a bad rap, but it's important to know that healthy fats are essential to our body's function. Fats aid in vitamin and mineral absorption, blood clotting, building cells, and muscle movement. Fats are high in calories, which is a measure of energy from foods, but the World Health Organization recommends keeping daily calorie intake from fat at under 30%. Including healthy fats, which are the unsaturated fats in your diet, can help balance blood sugar, decrease the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes, and improve brain function. Healthy fats are also powerful anti-inflammatories and can lower the risk for arthritis, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. Some of the well-known unsaturated fats are the omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Sources of these healthy fats include fish, seeds, nuts and vegetable oils, olive, avocado, and flax seeds. Trans fats are to be avoided, and we should also limit our intake of saturated fats, of which the main sources are animal-based and include butter, cheese, red meat, and ice cream. Vitamins are organic compounds essential for normal growth and are required in small quantities. There are 13 essential vitamins that the body needs, and these help lower the risk of diseases such as lung and prostate cancer. Vitamin A supports healthy vision, skin, and bones. Powerful antioxidants like vitamin C boost the immune system and helps the body heal. Eating a varied and well-balanced diet of fruits and vegetables should supply the body with the required vitamins. Minerals are also important nutrients needed for building strong bones and teeth. They help with regulating our body's metabolism and keeping us properly hydrated. The mineral calcium strengthens bones and teeth and helps with nerve signal transmission. It also helps to maintain healthy blood pressure and with muscle contraction and relaxation. Iron supports red blood cells and hormone creation, while the mineral zinc boosts the immune system and wound healing. The body also needs water, which improves brain function and mood, and acts as a shock absorber and lubricant in the body. Water also flushes our toxins, carries nutrients to cells, hydrates the body, and prevents constipation. Even mild dehydration can make us feel tired and impair concentration and physical performance. In addition to drinking water, we can hydrate ourselves by eating fruits and vegetables such as spinach and watermelon. Start treating your body right. As you grab your next meal, make sure you're getting all the nutrients needed in their right proportion.
It's time again for the JIS Heritage Photo Competition. Are you a tertiary level student? Compose a photo on the theme Echoes of Freedom, tracing Jamaica's path from colonialism to republic, and make your best submission. Lots of prizes to be won. Visit jis.gov.jm for competition guidelines. Registration is now open and closes October 31. The JIS Heritage Photo Competition 2023. Enter today.
Built out a host of drones, a fleet of drones that we use to manage our land resource. And they include small drones like the DJI Mavic 2 that I have, and also the larger drones like the DJI Matrix 350.
The National Land Agency, NLA, utilizes drones to effectively manage land resources through inspections. For smaller properties, the NLA employs smaller drones. In contrast, for larger properties, the agency opts for larger drones that can cover more ground and conduct longer flights to map extensive areas. The NLA integrates drone technology across several departments. It uses drones for land valuation, inspections, and deratings. Additionally, the drones assist in property mapping, cadastral surveys, and topographic surveys. The agency's estate management division also benefits from this technology, as it aids in managing various properties and land leases.
We've also incorporated the technology in hydrographic surveys. So we're mapping many of our piers, many of our nearshore harbors, and we're using the drone technology to assist the hydrographers as well in their work. Additionally, we have implemented a drone pilot training course where individuals can come and they can be trained as drone pilots. That's a tremendous course. It actually has taken off very well. It's a 3-week course and it's a premium course. So we do advise that persons can come and become a part of that course. And when they leave, they'll be certified drone pilots. Our HR department, they have a form that can be filled. So once someone has an interest, they can give us a call and we can actually give them the information as to how to sign up for that course. Currently, the cost of this course is 150,000 Jamaican dollars. We have kept that cost for the last 3 years, and this is a premium course. It's worth much more than that. When an individual comes into this course, they will learn the theory behind drone technology. They will learn how to do drone maneuvers so that they can be safe while flying. They will learn all the rudiments of the drone and how it works. They'll also learn the legal requirements. So they'll learn how to apply for a permit to fly. They'll learn how to operate within the airspace, which most persons who are flying drones do not understand that there are laws, regulations, do's and don'ts. So it's a very packed course and the persons will leave as robust pilots.
On the notice board this week, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation invites all youth to a forum on October 7 at Rex Netterford Hall Multipurpose Room on the University of the West Indies Mona campus. The forum is in recognition of World Habitat Day, which is being held under the theme Embracing Youth to Create a Better Urban Future. Youth are invited to share their ideas for creating better urban spaces. The Ministry of Finance and Public Service is presenting the At Your Service Expo as part of Customer Service Week 2024. Attendees can explore over 20 booths featuring information sessions from the Ministry's divisions, departments, and agencies. The event will take place on Wednesday, October 9, 2024 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the AC Marriott Hotel Rocksteady Ballroom. Thelma Porter Global Solutions presents the Mental Fitness Conference under the theme Your Mind Matters. The conference will take place on Saturday, October 12, 2024 at 7 p.m. at the Summit Kingston, located at 16 Chelsea Avenue, Kingston. Admission is $12,750 or its U.S. equivalent of $82. And that's all for your community notices this Saturday. If you have a community event to share on our notice board, give us a call at 876-922-8680 or email jatkinson@jis.gov.jm.
As we celebrate World Teachers Day 2024 under the theme Empowering Educators, Strengthening Resilience, Building Sustainability, I extend heartfelt congratulations to all our dedicated teachers across Jamaica, retired and active. Our nation has much of which to be proud, and the teaching profession holds a special place in our history. Since independence in 1962, Jamaica has produced extraordinary leaders, including 3 of our 4 governors general who were former teachers. This noble profession has shaped many of the great men and women who have built our nation. We are proud of our investments in the teaching profession, where our teachers rank among the most qualified in the developing world. Together with the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, we have elevated entry-level qualifications from a teaching certificate to a first degree. This progress reflects our commitment to excellence in education. The Ministry of Education and Youth welcomes your ideas for improving educational outcomes. And through the Jamaica Teaching Council, a virtual platform now enables teachers to share best practices nationally. We encourage you to make full use of this modern technology to enhance professional development. As we embark on the second phase of education system transformation through the TREND initiative, we remain focused on learner-centered approaches to ensure success for all. Thank you for honoring the social contract by contributing to the professional growth of your peers and the success of our students. Let us continue striving for excellence together with enduring commitment and pride. Happy World Teachers' Day.
And to close today's magazine, we turn our focus to mental health, especially during October, Mental Health Awareness Month. We look at how our daily choices may be contributing to an already overstimulated mind.
Hi, I'm Orchid. I know, when you hear my name, you think of luxury, strength, and beauty. But currently, there is nothing beautiful about my situation. I am unemployed, having lost my job to the economic effects of COVID-19, and I don't know how long I can cope. Plus, I've struggled with mental illness in the past. There are so many thoughts flying through my head during the days, and at nights, others keep me up. I understand that being down sometimes is a natural part of life, but it's not that. The stress, the anxiety, the worry, they keep getting worse. Of course, some days are better than others because I have medication to help. But even with that, some days are really bad. Okay, you may feel bad for me, and empathy is fine. But here's a bit of good news. I've been learning some techniques to help me deal with the problem. So if your story sounds similar to mine, then maybe you could apply these techniques as well.
There's a direct correlation between what you eat and how you feel, and some foods have an enduring impact on your mental health. How do you feel after drinking a cup of coffee? Or how do your children react after having sugary drinks? You get my point, right? So if you're struggling with mental illness, now may be the time to start eating a healthy and balanced diet. Here's what we're adding: various fruits and vegetables, and lots of it where possible. Our whole grain bread and cereals are a good addition to the mix. So too are nuts, seeds, dairy products, and proteins in the right proportion, and lots of water. Never forget that any diet that's good for your physical health is just as good for your mental health.
If alcohol is in your glass too often, then it might be a contributor to your mental illness. The truth is that while many of us drink alcohol to change our mood or to deal with things like worry or abandonment, the effect is quite fleeting. Alcohol withdrawal is real, and there's nothing good about it, because when that drink wears off, you'll only feel worse. And of course, there's the damage too much alcohol does to your body. Occasional light drinking is okay and enjoyable for a lot of people. Just remember, everything in moderation. And just like alcohol, smoking or using drugs provides a short-lived high. And after that, then what? Cigarette and drugs don't solve the problems associated with mental illness. They only mask and eventually worsen them.
Here's another link between body and mind: exercising. When we exercise, the activities release endorphins that improve our mood and provide a relaxed sensation throughout the mind and body. Regular exercise can improve your self-esteem and help you concentrate, all while keeping the brain and other organs healthy. And get this, exercising doesn't have to just be about going to the gym or doing sporting activities. It can be as simple as a walk. anything that keeps your mind active.
Sleep and good mental health are good friends. When you get enough sleep, it is easier to cope with stress, solve some problems, concentrate, and even think positively. While many doctors recommend 8 hours of sleeping, your body will tell you how much you need. You'll know you're getting enough when you do not feel so sleepy or extremely tired during the day. I get that sometimes we have a lot to do, and it is easy to think that we can get more done if we can cut back on our sleep time. But get this, it becomes harder to get things done when we do not get enough sleep.
If things are getting too much for you and it's becoming hard to cope, then ask for help. Your family or friends may be able to offer a listening ear or even practical solutions. You could even consider joining a support group or find a counselor to help you deal with your feelings. It's important to know that there are effective treatments for mental illness, and people who get proper care can recover and learn to cope and experience fulfilling lives.
The road cold and up, play. Use the light in a night or day. Speed kills, when in a hurry. Hit the child and then I cry sorry. But if you decode the speed, your body life will bleed. Wow, stop, beg and plead. Just cut the speed. Taxi, bus driver, bike man, whole order, Mark X and Honda. Where are FIFA? Where are race? So stop. The sign it said, children crossing the speed on them. When they see a pedestrian crossing, just stop. Don't drive past them. Road safety time, a time to slow down. Cut the speed or you don't come grow.
Motorists, please look out for us when we're crossing the road.
As we conclude today's edition of Jamaica Magazine, we hope you found these features informative and engaging. Stay connected with the JIS through our website at jis.gov.jm and on social media. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Have a great weekend.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.